We are in week what?
We're week 4. We're week 4.
Yeah, we are.
But some people only broke up last week, Friday. Wow. So a lot of people are like into week 1 now, and then I suppose all the children will go back at the same time. The funny thing is, all schools across the board, independent and state schools, they all do the same hours. It's just that each school has their own sort of structure of how they do their timings of, you know, how they go to school. So our son's school, it's been off for 4 weeks, but it's not been too bad.
Well, it kind of annoys me because we pay for his schooling, and I feel like if we pay, shouldn't you have the children more?
But they are there more because they
No, not
they
really.
have
He's
longer
been off for 4 weeks. And the state school children's been off for 2.
But
so I'm taking back.
He's not been too bad.
I should go back and be like, I'm not being funny, but I paid a lot of money for you to have it.
And now I don't have any holiday. Like, literally.
I can't think.
No, you can't think straight.
Take the children back.
But no, it's been okay. I think it's been better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be really intense. That's true. I'm not going to lie. I have thoroughly enjoyed the slower mornings, right?
100%.
Not rushing out of the house. And some of the days doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And just feeling so okay with that. To the point that I had a bit of a panic last week. I thought, oh my God, what am I going to do when it's time to go back to school?
I feel like that's a mother thing.
What?
That's a mother thing. Like, mothers over plan and overdo it when it comes to like, what are we going to do? Dads don't give a flying toss.
I know, but like, that's because you're really like on the day.
All day and watch the children run back and forth. I don't give a flying toss, the only time I get involved is when something is about to break. That's when I'm like, hey.
That sums up this summer.
Hey. And then I just go back to like scrolling on the internet because I don't care.
But at the same time, right, it's because there's things for them to do. They actually have stuff that they can do, like even though they choose not to. Basic stuff. They're puzzles, drawing, colouring, going in the
mate,
garden.
we're not living in Jamaica, mate. we got technology over here.
We did have puzzles out there.
You didn't have puzzles? No. Oh, man, I feel sorry for you, lot.
Where were we going to get puzzles from?
The shops?
Nah, there's no...
Puzzles were so technically advanced.
No, you just didn't. You couldn't afford it. You literally...
A puzzle?
Yes, it's not...
A puzzle.
Okay, toys were like a novelty.
Yeah.
They
even for you
had them, but it would be like big things. It would be like a toy doll or like a toy buggy, and you know, like a toy phone, like those kind of things. It wouldn't be like actual like
action figures.
Do you know what? It would be Barbies stuff that's like, oh my gosh, like I've got this thing.
Yeah.
But you know, I feel like puzzles and like board games and stuff like that, it's not really...
Those were always around the house back in the day.
Yeah.
Whereas like computer games, like, you know, when I was younger, it was like, obviously you had the Master System and then, snares and all of that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you couldn't really, we definitely couldn't afford those types.
Yeah.
But like board games and things like that, we had those.
Yeah. I mean, when I came to England, obviously I had those, but in Jamaica, no. We made up our game, so we had stuff like Jacks, which is like this game where you have the different like little figures. They look like little X's or like 3D X's, and you had a ball. That kind of stuff. But actual like board games, no, we just made up our own versions of it with stones and stuff that we made
back in the Stone Age, right?
No, it's called using natural resources. Thank you. But you know the funniest thing, right? We're going back to what they call feral child summer.
I've heard about it.
Yeah, apparently there's like this whole like new wave of like parenting methods, so that's what we're going to talk about today, guys.
Parenting methods.
Yeah.
We're just going to let the kids roam free, man. Just let them
live.
Let them live.
Honestly, like when I think of like when we were growing up, I don't think our parents had a Scooby about any of this stuff.
And look how we turned out.
Fantastic.
Famous comedian. My wife over here.
It's right.
Fabulous leader in your travel business.
Exactly.
Just let them roam.
Perfectly fine.
It's also the micro monitoring them.
Yeah.
That's doing their heads in. I feel sorry for our children when you come down and you're just like, right, this is what we're going to do today. I'm like, here we go. Even me, I'm like, oh.
Give them a break.
Honestly.
Yeah, let them chill.
We're going to the farm.
And everyone's like, why?
Hey.
But when you get there, you enjoy it. It's just...
Yeah, but there's no slaughterhouse on the farm.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I want to go to the slaughterhouse.
Why? You're not buying fresh meat. It's so
going to get cut out, boy.
But no. So it's basically the start of what's being called Feral Child Summer, right? And it's where many parents online are leaning into the chaos of, parenting, family life, and just how life is in general with children, and going back to that. So away from the structured kind of activities and days out and everything is planned. And it's so funny because before I heard of this topic, I was like, I literally just had this conversation with my friend where she was just like, yeah, we're around next week. I haven't really got anything planned. It's a free flow summer.
You know why I think that is? I read on the news article the other day, and it basically said millennials are the most, we drink the most out of...
alcohol?
Yeah, out of previous generations. The millennials,
millennials.
Babe, come on, man.
Millennial. No, go on.
What millennials?
Let English defeat you on the podcast.
It's defeating me. I don't care. Millennials.
Millennial, yeah.
We drink the most. And so, all right, just follow me on this.
Yeah.
I think the reason why most of our generation's parents are like, I can't be bothered to do anything. Let them have a free flow thing. It's because we're all hungover.
Yeah.
All of us wake up and we're like, I can't drive to Thorpe Park today. No. I'll mash up.
Oh my goodness.
Honest to God, I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's all the fit, vegan, pescatarian ones that got the energy. Them man there, they got the energy
out and about
this.
From early, backpack.
Us man that are going home and back in Courvoisier and Hennessy. Right, man. Yeah. We're done for the count.
Oh my gosh, no. But I think, right, as parents, it is that thing of you're actually just tired.
Yeah.
You're tired. Like, you're tired of thinking, you're tired of constantly doing, and really it doesn't serve anybody, because if we feel like that, imagine how the children feel.
Bro,
because they're actually
that's one thing. When I'm trying, when my son is trying to oh dad, let's do whatever, let's play this or let's watch this. I'll watch, let's say it says let's watch something. Yeah. I'll watch it for all of 2 minutes, and I'm like,
but
oh my
parents
God, this is
that.
so boring.
One of my friends posted on her Instagram, she took her daughter to the cinema to watch, I don't know,
God knows
what they went to watch, and she was just like, oh, that was the best, that's the best nap I've had in a long time. And then she's like, my daughter enjoyed it though. She had a great time. She said she loved the movie. Yeah.
I watch what our son watches, and I'm like, are you serious? This is boring, bro.
Yeah, but it's their attention span, isn't it? It's like they watch stuff for 5 minutes and then change it to something else. 5-minute change. And I'm just like, what happened to the days of putting on, as an example, a Disney film and sitting and watching the whole film and watching it to the end and knowing the storyline and being so engrossed in it.
Because they've got so many options now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But continue.
But so really, so parents online are basically saying that they're leaning into the chaos, right? Of just the summer being free flow, taking it easy. I want you guys to let us know, is this that kind of summer for you? Like, are you actually taking it easy, or are you one of those that have planned everything out for the summer already? Because for us, I feel like it's already been semi free flow.
Oh yeah.
Like, we've had a few plans and like days out and stuff like that here and there, but it's really waking up in the morning and deciding what we're doing on the day. That's been the kind of vibe.
Half of that is waiting for you.
Yeah, because I have a lot of things to do.
Just to leave the house.
Yeah, but also, like, I feel like I'm taking some time back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you do. When you take time, I don't mind, because it means that, if she takes even more time, we ain't going to this nonsense that she's planned. So sometimes when you take bare time, I'm just like,
we're running out of time.
It's 6 p.m. now. Can't go nowhere now. Me and my son were just like, high five. Yeah, we want to go there in the first place.
No. So basically, right, there's these additional like sudden trends.
Like what?
In addition to the one that I just mentioned, so the whole free flowing of summer, right? And there's basically a generation that are, I would say,
My smile. No, carry on. I'm listening.
What is wrong with me? Yeah. So a generation that are basically at the point where we're now using ChatGPT. We've got everything automated.
And people just use their brains, for goodness sake. No, I don't like ChatGPT. I want to be honest. I don't like relying on artificial intelligence, because I feel like that stops us as human beings from working it out. Look, man, I watch all them neurologists, I don't know how you pronounce the thing, but it's good to get to do that, because then you get that release of dopamine, and that's good for you when you work something out. You get me? Yeah, man. Stop trying to rely on some idiot robot thingy-majig to tell you something. Sometimes I get on ChatGPT just to tell it to shut up.
What does it say back?
I don't know. I ain't done it yet. I just like...
That's what you're gonna do.
Oh no, I did that to Siri and Alexa. Yeah. I have said to them,
and Siri's just like, well, that's nice.
Yeah, they'll be like, I'm sorry, I don't understand that. I'll be like, shut up, man. You understand exactly what I mean. Having full-blown arguments with AI. But no, work things out for yourself. But sorry, continue.
So the issue that I've got with that, right? You'll go to like experts and stuff now, but they're also using ChatGPT. So why am I going to pay an expert to do something for me that ChatGPT? Because they're going to go and use it. So that's another topic for another day. But that's just my point.
Why don't we rely on like old methods?
Like older, listening to the older parents and stuff like that.
Because they knew, things have been passed down.
But would you say it's their wisdom that's been inputted into these systems?
No, definitely not.
So where does it come from?
There's this new generation that are just overdoing things, man. Like, we got to work everything out here. Get it perfect, get it right. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well, so there's this new parenting method, right? This is one of them. FAFO.
Hey, what's that? Hey, man, you don't cuss bad words, Pony. FAF what? Oh.
FAFO.
What's that sound?
Right? So it's F about find out.
F about.
Do you get it?
F around.
Oh, F
Look at this one. Yeah. You've never sworn in your life, have you? You've never cursed in your life. F about find out.
Can you see how I'm like...
I bet you tell someone to F off instead of the real word. No, you say F off instead of... You don't give them the real thing, do you?
Do you know what it is? We didn't grow up swearing.
What?
Yeah, we didn't grow up swearing. So, like, even my mum, she won't swear now. Like, she'll be like...
Oh, your mum doesn't swear for nobody. Let your mum just hear the word. Oh, no!
No, it will literally be
don't say that.
whacked her in the ear. Seriously. So now that's why I'm always like, oh, like every time someone says, I'm like, oh, like it just feels like
because you're not from London, son. Nah, listen, F around and find out.
Yeah, so I'll explain what it is. So it's basically a rising counter to gentle parenting. I wonder if they call it FAFO.
FAFO. Man, I don't give you that FAFO, yeah. Let's go ring to it. That one sweet. That one really tickled me.
I'm gonna call it a FAFO from that.
I know, you guys don't know my wife. She's gonna laugh about this later on.
Oh my gosh, I'm actually gonna
she's
be
gonna be in the kitchen and she's gonna be like, I know you. I know what you're like.
But it basically emphasizes teaching through natural consequences and a firm boundary.
Yeah.
Sounds like our parents, to be honest.
Sounds like my mum. That's what that sounds like. My mum definitely raised us on that FAFO. Yeah. But you know what the thing about it, our generation, it was the pre-warnings. The pre-warnings were met with, a smack.
Yeah.
And then when you crossed the line, it was like, right, now it's time for the full Monty. Man.
The full Monty.
You're getting it now.
That joke that you do, right? About when you got beats and you're crying. Like that.
Yeah.
That's FAFO. That's proper FAFO, yeah.
When you can't even cry properly. The crying mechanics of malfunction. Like your body's like, what is going on?
That's what you call a firm boundary with consequences.
Yeah, because parents didn't mess about them times there.
No, they didn't have any, they didn't even have time
but
to
you know what it
about.
is? I think all this trying to really get into the psyche of children and understand them and really do right by them has, I think people understand you are dealing with a human that's still in development and still doesn't understand adult rationale. So you can't be gentle with that. Like there was a post that went mega viral recently, and a child was on top of it. Was like a slide, but like the slides that are like it's like a cylinder type of thing. So they're going through the tube.
Yeah, it's a winding slide.
The child was on top of it. And I wrote on the comments, I said, why was the child up there in the first place? Yeah. Bare people. Because it's a child. And I'm just like, hold on. Because the child dropped and 4 men couldn't catch the child. But the child let's say this is the ledge, but it was made of stone. Yeah. The child narrowly missed its head hitting that stone ledge. So I was just like, mate, what do you mean children just do... Children don't just do things. Children do what you allow them to do. Because if you were really being a parent, you would have been watching your child the whole entire time. And then when your child attempted to do that, you would have been like, oi! Get down.
Yeah. They wouldn't even reach out.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Look at, you know what I'm like when I'm in the park? I can be with 2 or 3 of my mates. Me and the guys are talking. I'm like, yeah. I'm talking to you, and we're having the conversation.
My head is really
my attention is over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like, I'll be looking when I'm in the park, and my brethren will be like, is this right there? And I'll be like, all right, cool. And my eyes are locked. I watch my child like a hawk. Yeah. So
that is intense. That is intense, but you have to be like that. You have to be that intense. Especially when you know your child.
Right then.
Do you see my daughter?
I know that girl.
Number one client. She would be one of those children that makes it up to the top.
Number one fire starter. Yeah. When she gets into like a playpen with other children, it's hey, watch yourself, because you know this girl. The minute she sees a child holding a toy, she's going for it.
I'm going to get that.
And she will claim it. She'll be like, mine.
Yeah. And hold on and
look the child in the face like,
so I really
what?
have to be there to calm that situation.
You're not going to be that child.
No, you as a parent, you have to know your child, and it's not taking them to, as an example, these places just to let them go freely.
You know what bugs me? Sorry, I don't mean to cut you, but you know what bugs me is when I see parents walking and then they turn around and the child is quay down the road.
Yeah.
Woo! That makes me want to go mental.
Because
what do you mean?
The child's all the way down the road. Yeah.
Let my son already knows. Yeah. Do not walk behind me.
Yeah.
Walk beside me, my friend. Mm-hmm. I don't care if you don't know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Walk beside me.
Yeah.
You are not walking back.
And stay alert to where we're going.
Use your eyes, my friend. Mm-hmm. You have, especially because he's at that age.
Yeah.
My friend, I'm not your eyes. Use them. Use your eyes. Right? But yeah, I think now parents are starting to understand, I got to really be firm. Because these children, if I allow them to just do what they're doing, they're going to do it.
And you know what the thing is for me? Like, I just think with that... First of all, I feel like that is the parenting we grew up with anyway. So the fact that it's now called FAFO is cracking me up.
Why does this generation have to give a name to everything,
And
man?
this is another part of the problem, because we can't just be... Everything has to have a title. Or it has to have...
I'm doing FAFO this month.
Yeah.
Damn it! Sorry, go on. This topic has got me hot.
But I really like them. So the whole thing of putting it in a box, I think, is the problem with our generation, because actually we can be multifaceted in the way that we parent, and there may be different types of parenting methods for different ages and stages.
Yes.
You're not going to be a firm, consequence only parent when it's like a newborn. Like, they don't even know what they're doing. Like,
hold your head up.
Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean you pooed again?
Exactly. Like, who's gonna change it? Let me see you change yourself. No, that's not gonna happen. Do you know what I mean? So this idea of like everything having like okay, this is what I am now. No, like let life be life.
Parent.
You're a parent. It's going to be different every single day. And then I think the other part of it is the anxiety around, oh my gosh, like I didn't get to be this parent today. So then you feel this guilt of like, I wasn't very patient today, or, I didn't have the energy to get up and do. It's not just the mums.
100%.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry.
I'm
sorry for you.
No, I've met dads, right, that are similar to that actually follow those methods.
What?
Specifically, I met a dad recently, right?
Where you meet this dad?
I'll tell you after the podcast.
No. You tell me now. What are you meeting other dads for? You interviewing other dads? Let me see. Well, what do you bring to the table?
See that she's not.
Baba's crazy. Go on, carry on.
Yeah. So he was like, I don't know what type of parent he would have been, but he was like really into like this whole like trading clothes on like Facebook, and like, like he had an answer for everything. And I just sat there thinking, this is intense. Like, even as a mum, I don't think of this stuff. And no, like, my daughter may want to play with the book that your child is playing with or whatever, but that's also children. Like, that's fine. Let them work it out between them. I don't need to intervene. And his face was just kind of like a,
I think I know.
My child is playing with this book. And I'm thinking, but they're children. They should, like, between them, they'll figure it out.
Yeah, but at the same time, when I get involved in situations like that is if one child is being a bit,
Yeah, but they weren't.
A bit more bully. A bit. Yeah, no, but it's
a bit more boisterous.
Yeah. It is down to interpretation, because I've had that with our daughter. She's she's a great girl, but she's fiery.
Oh yeah,
and then our son,
he's
very passive and like he can sometimes be on the opposite end.
Yeah,
on the receiving end of that. And I always intervene, and I always make sure I'm very gentle with my explanation. Like, hey, you got to calm down. Even to other people's children, it's like, hey, let's share, let's do things properly. If you have the book now, that's fine. You can have the book. Son, have another book, and then maybe later when he's ready, you guys swap over. And that's always met with okay, no, he can have the book now, or let's share.
Exactly.
But I always intervene. But oh God, I forgot the point I was gonna make. But yeah.
But I think with that, I think what I got from it was there's this kind of over. It's almost like they're being the child for the child. Does that make sense?
I agree.
And I'm just like, I don't. For me, I would rather just remove myself from that situation completely because I don't know how to communicate with somebody like that, because you're basically on the defense that if it's not the way that you parent, then it's not gonna land well.
I think that by not interfering in the children's affairs and stuff, like I think sometimes that can lead to some horrible things either being said or done.
Yeah.
And so that's why I always intervene, because I'm the adult, I'm the parent, I can oversee everything.
Yeah.
I oversee everything and I can see what's actually happening. But I don't try to micromanage.
Yeah, and that for me is the kind of vibe. But I think that happens a lot in our generation as well. And it is that thing again of trying to control outcomes. I think
that's what they think they can do.
But do you think, what I'm going to say is, do you think that comes from us now being a generation where we have so much more documentation on how people turn out, right? So we're aware of how we have turned out. Obviously, like as an example, my brothers, they've got children that are older. Their children are now, late teens going into their 20s and up. My cousins that are not that much older than me, they had children a lot younger. So they have children that are now have, like, my grandma has, what? She's a great?
No, she's a great.
She's a great grandma. So she's got my cousin, my cousin's son, and then my cousin's baby.
Oh, babe, don't make me do
what's that? So grandma,
right
great grandma, great. So she's a great grandma, right? So we've got a lot of generations in our family. And obviously we've seen the different styles of parenting, and I think that's happening a lot more in our generation. So are we too clued up?
I think I think we're clued up. But the one thing I've seen, especially with your nieces and nephews, is children change so much.
Yeah.
Your nieces and nephews are not the same people they were when I met them.
They were so teeny tiny.
Because they were teeny tiny, they were children. But I had a sense of who they were, like their personality. When I met them, I was just like, whew. It's intense, boy. Like, these children had energy.
And they've really kept that.
No, they've kept it. Yeah. But when I meet them now, I'm like, bloody hell, like, you're a big man now. Like, and they're so calm. And how I thought they were going to turn out is not how they turned out.
No, they're so gentle. They're so
far from what I expected. And that's
so
no disrespect.
I know, but it's because of the areas and stuff that we grew up in, and obviously again, seeing how some of our generation turned out, we basically don't know, until these children become adults, what they're gonna what paths they'll choose.
And that's the thing that I go, okay, I can do all the groundwork as much as I like, set my child's life up or try and get the outcome that I want. But that child is going to be who they are.
Yeah,
I look at my son and I always say to myself, like, Tunde, as much as you want him to be this way or that way, he's going to be, he's his own person.
Yeah.
And you see it from the get-go. You see it from the get-go. You can do everything you possibly can. All the methods, all of this. You can read all the parenting books. But that child's personality has already been stamped on them from when they entered the world. Yeah. Honest to God, because we've done it. Yeah. I've read the books. I've done all of this stuff. I've tried this and that. And I always come to the point where I'm just like, especially with our son, I look at him and I go, this boy is going to do what he wants. Yeah. Yeah, he's so headstrong,
and all we can do is guide. All we can do is guide. But I think again, it comes back to that thing. I'm very much a believer in. I know FAFO sounds crazy, and we've laughed about it, but I'm very much a believer in helping them to understand that every decision, it has a consequence.
Right then.
It has a consequence, and if you're going to make this decision, this is the outcome. And if you choose a better decision, this is the outcome. And that's all we can do as parents. We can only guide them.
That's it.
Do you know what I mean?
That is it.
And hope that obviously they don't buckle. My mum was a teenage mum.
Yeah.
And her only wish for me in life was that if she can get me through my teenage years without having a baby, she's made it. Like that was genuinely her thing. If I can get you through your teenage years without you becoming a teenage mum, I've done what I need to do. Genuinely,
cross the finish line.
So, you know, and she said that to me, you know, because she was just like how hard it was and how that the imprint that had on her life, you know, and how her life, the trajectory of her life. She was like, that's not what I want for you. So as a mum, this is my focus, you know, and she did extremely well, actually, with it. So, yeah, I like FAFO. I like FAFO. The next one, or FAFO, let me stop calling it FAFO. So we've got type C parenting.
What is that? What is that? What is type C? What is this?
I don't even. What? So I wonder if it's like linked to personalities. Let's see. So it's wildly popular on TikTok, apparently.
Wildly popular on TikTok.
Yeah. And it's coined hybrid style between structured
What
type
are you
A.
saying? What are you saying? What are these mathematical terms I'm hearing about raising children?
Yeah, type A. Okay, so you know there's like all these different personality types. Are you having a breakdown? So there's all these different personality types, right? So I'm gonna get into it.
I need a stronger drink.
Then green tea. You should have put sugar in it. You'd have been fine. So let me tell you about type C parenting. So it's wildly popular on TikTok and is coined hybrid style between structured type A, which is where you have clear expectations and firm boundaries, right? So similar to FAFO, and then you have a relaxed type B thrown into that as well, right? Listen.
I'm listening, but I've got a headache.
Yeah. Which is type B are the people that go with the flow, right? So it's go with the flow parenting. And it basically resonates with real life chaos, messy yet emotionally connected family life. That's what type B is.
These are like AI terms.
Do you know what it probably is?
These are AI terms.
Yeah.
I think this is how AI understands humans.
So but then someone's fed this information into it.
No,
so
but
we've been studied over the years.
Babe, these terminologies didn't exist when we were young.
I don't think I've never heard my mum like mention.
This type C. I'm a type C parent, or I'm a type. But you know, but I'm saying this sounds like how AI interprets human beings.
Yeah, like categorizing.
Yeah, the heck is this, man?
Yeah, I know. So right, so. So the type C parenting is a mixture of the A and the B. So, you know, the really firm, structured, clear expectations, you know, this is how it is, to the B personality, which is more relaxed and, you know, the leaning into the chaos of life and emotionally connected and, you know, really child-centered and all of that. it's the two together. I quite like the idea of it though, because it's a mixture of both. It's basically me and you.
Pony. Okay. Can I tell you something?
Yeah, it's basically us.
Listen.
Go on.
The right side of the brain is the creative. Left side is the logical. Right?
Yeah.
And then with men and women, men tend to lean more to the logical, where women tend to lean more to the creative / emotional side, and the two
together
raise children in harmonies. Like as in, but wait. What I'm saying is the left side of the brain, right side of the brain. Obviously, we both have left and right, but the two raise a child in harmony. So there is logic and love meshing together. There's nurture and there's firmness raised together. Like that's it.
Yeah, but that's basically type C parenting.
You're not listening to what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that is parents, me and you.
Yeah.
That is all.
You don't want any terms to it.
All these terminologies. I swear to God, I do not care. I do not care.
But this just feeds back to that thing, isn't it? The importance of the different roles in parenting and how that helps.
No. Because we don't play roles.
No, it's not playing a role. I'm saying the natural.
No. The natural is whoever you are. So I could be a guy and be very emotional. You can be the firm one. All I'm saying is that the two together raise a child. Yeah. So there is I don't play a role.
No, but yourself, I'm saying, my friend. According to this,
I don't care who did this. Who did it? Probably ChatGPT. I don't care. I don't give a blind toss. No, sorry. Let me not spoil this. Continue, please.
I like type C. I like it. It's a good balance between the two. Okay, all right. Do you want to hear the next one?
Yeah, let's go.
Elephant parenting.
Oh my God.
What sound does an elephant make? Elephant parenting. I'll tell you what it means. Okay, let me tell you what it means. So it's basically a style that is focusing on strong attachment between parents and their children.
Wow, because elephants emphasize, have that.
Yeah,
they're not that strong.
So beautiful, isn't it? Like when they lock in, like together.
Tail to trunk.
Oh
no, yeah, tail to trunk.
That's so cute.
That's beautiful.
I'd want to do that if I was an elephant.
Oh, be quiet. Let me tell you something. You do get tail to trunk sometimes. Hey!
So annoying.
You walked into that one, Pony. I definitely put my tail in your trunk.
That's not what this podcast is about.
My trunk and your trunk. Forget it, man. I was there, and then I messed up.
That's why you need to focus on the topic at hand.
My friend, because our producers are busting. My friend, we need conversation.
So basically, emphasizes on closeness.
No, English.
No,
English. Speak English to them, please. Jamaican English.
The other day, I added a H onto something, and I was just like, do you know what? It's okay. Tomorrow's another day. Yeah, seriously. So it emphasizes on closeness and connection, right? So at the moment, I feel like there's a massive drive towards like helping children to become like independent as soon as possible, like
which is silly.
Yeah, like sleeping in their own bed.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
But like I'm talking like people like no, they need to be in their own bed from like in their own room sometimes even
3 weeks out of the room.
No, seriously, there are some people that are just like I can't. Yeah, some people just like I can't give up my space. They need to just have their own space. I'll have my own space, and then when it's awake, like their wake windows, that's when we are in.
What's stupid? The more advanced we have become with technology and all of this riffraff, we have regressed as adults. We are more stupid.
I agree.
Adults will hear a child screaming in the middle of the night and go, "Oh, I'm just gonna let them."
Yeah, they can
soothe themselves. A baby
that doesn't know how to soothe
opens their eyes and goes, "Where is the one that I like smelling all the time?
Yeah.
Where is that person? I need that person. Oh, it's dark in this room. I'm scared. Where's that person?" And that person's just downstairs. Don't worry, they'll soothe themselves because they understand how to soothe themselves, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So basically that I'm
go on, let me hear you.
What's the word? When it comes to this, I'm very much like, as an example, I still breastfeed now. Our daughter's going to be 2 in like 2 months, right? And for me, that's our bond. That's our connection. I'm not in a rush to be like, oh, that's your last feed now, you know, because you're going to be 2 or whatever. For me, it's not an age thing. She still very much enjoys it. I still enjoy doing that feed. She feeds once a day, and that's our bonding time, you know? In addition, obviously, to the other times that we have together throughout the day and all of that good stuff. But the rush to kind of, as an example, get them out of our room. Like, our daughter was in our room until she was over 1, right? Yeah, she was well over 1. And she was still in with us with her cot in our room. And to other people, that's like, oh my gosh, like, why is she in there so
Some people
long?
keep them in for longer.
Yeah.
We had to move her out because really space. Really,
yeah, because how do you fit such a big cot now into,
big
and she's outgrowing that space. So it was only right that she was now, put into her own space. Yeah, she was ready as well. But I know people that before that were just like, oh my gosh, like how do you still have her in there? Like, don't you want your space back with your, like, just you and your husband? And I'm like, but it's not any different for us. Like, we're not like, oh, the baby's in the way. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll get her out. No. So I think let them, and I think it's a natural progression. Maybe other families think, this feels natural for us to have this time of separation.
Technical parents, man. I ain't got time for all of that.
No, I slept in my mum's bed till I was 11.
Hey? So. In the bed?
Yeah, I co-slept till I was 11.
Now that's when I get involved and like, now you need to practice your independence. You don't get out of my bed. Remember when our son used to try and pull that fast one? Yeah. What was he like, 4, 5? And he'd be trying to sneak to your side of the room.
Yeah,
and I would always wake up. And I loved every time I caught him. Every time I caught him, I'd be like, hey, friend, go back.
Let me tell you the other two. So we've got tiger parenting, which basically it's all off of animals, right? So it's characterized by high expectations and strong emphasis on achievement and excellence, involving a more authoritarian approach. That's very Nigerian. Don't you think? That is Nigerian.
As to the car, man.
To the car. There's nothing.
My friend, you have to aim to be a
doctor, senior
chairman of
chief accountant of the chartered accountant. That's very Nigerian. And then you've got dolphin parenting, prioritizes play, exploration, strong relationships and family downtime together, valuing connection and quality time. That is so white.
What?
Black people.
Where did that come from?
No, black people. No, seriously. All my white friends, this is their thing. They love it. They love it.
No, I think that's down to. I think it's not white. That's middle class.
Yeah, I'm right. It's class.
Working class white parents. Yeah, mash up. They're on that FAFO.
Yeah. It's true. But no, a lot of my friends growing up, like, yeah, I don't know. We had a bit of play as well in exploration.
A little bit of play.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it was very...
Yeah. That's enough!
Yeah. Everything had a
2 minutes.
consequence, literally. But no, I like these parenting styles. And I can
don't.
see how...
Why can't you be all of them?
No, but this is what I'm saying. There are...
Yeah, but why do they don't have to have a name? You know what name? You know what name I give it? Guess what, people? Parenting. How groundbreaking! Wow!
Bravo. Because I think in the 9 years that we've been parents,
Done all of this.
we've done all of them, every single one of them, and it's necessary in helping your child to become a well-rounded.
But it's contingent on what is happening at the time.
Yeah.
Whether or not I'm going to be a dolphin parent or tiger parent, or I'm going to exercise some faffo because you don't know how to relax yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? And I have to show you and tell you, my friend, calm it down. You're dealing with an adult here. You're not dealing with one of your little idiot friends from school. I'm a dad. The strength is different.
Yeah.
We'll send your head to the moon. Calm down. Just calm down. You know what I'm saying?
Chill.
Yeah, chill out. Just chill, bro. Yeah. All this tiger parents and tell you, oh, well, I'm a tiger parent.
We need
so I'm
all
mash
of
you
these. Imagine. We need all of these to be a well-rounded parent, I would say. But no, I like these like terms and stuff, and it helps you to kind of see how the different facets of parenting works, I would say. But you need all of them. I don't think there's any one method that one can stick to. But yeah, it's been good actually exploring these on the podcast
for a range
today.
Of emotions
up and down. But yeah, it's been so good. I hope you've enjoyed listening to the podcast today, hearing about the different parenting methods.
You've been very sorry. Before you end it, you've been very TV presenter. I like it.
Oh, like sitting like
no,
this.
Just the way you have conducted the whole something.
Bringing it together.
You've been very TV presenter, man. I like it.
Bring it
New Ricky Lake.
Oh my God, you remember Ricky Lake?
It was our bad boy program.
We were Ricky Lake, Jerry Springer.
Yeah, Jerry was mad. That was a
Trisha. Oh my God, where's Trisha?
Yeah, Trisha's
Is Trisha about still?
Trisha's about. Trisha's
about. No, she's not about.
She's not about.
I'm gonna Google her.
Big up Trisha.
But yeah, big up Trisha was cold.
You don't know Crystal Rose. That's how I know you're you.
Who's Crystal?
You don't know.
All right. No.
You don't know about Crystal Rose show. Before Trisha, there was the theme tune was called Crystal Rose show. What?
Babe, nobody.
Bukai, I know them bad boy. Yeah, Crystal Rose. You don't know, but that's a different generation.
Anyone my generation and.
You lot grew up on Anton Deck and CD UK.
Oh my God, I love it.
Don't get to it. CD UK was cold.
Listen,
let's not go there.
Nothing was funnier, right, than when you were in the jungle and Anton Deck were coming into the jungle to tell you something. They skipped into that. The joy. The joy, and I lived.
Skip.
That, yeah, like I think Ant was skipping behind Deck, like to come and tell. But it's the way he. And I was in stitches. I was like, I wish I could have recorded that moment and kept that and just replayed it over and over again.
That's funny.
The joy they had to come and tell you that you were gonna go and do the frog challenge was next level.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, that was my best moment, by the way.
But listen. This has been fantastic.
It has been. Thank you, guys.
Comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I've been Babatunde.
And I've been Leonie Aleshe on the Then and Now podcast.
Peace out.
Bye, guys.